do to deserve this man, but...
It's a thankless job, this.
Don't mind the girls, but the noise
This might contain useful information.
I've had well enough of you.
Gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller. And should my tale entertain you? Nay, even if it should, I appreciate the royalty to soothe my throat with a mug of ale. Now, listen close, as today...
Would that I was kept half as busy as I once was.
Gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by...
Have you business with the guild, sir? I should be glad... to assist you. Have you found any of the items we discussed, perchance? Do come again. Have you business with the guild, sir?
Always a pleasure. Welcome. Winches on all sides.
There's all else, she says. Always.
Gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller.
Welcome to... And quality's what you need if you want to survive. So if we hope to see you again. Well then, son. Welcome to... And quality's what you need if you want... to survive. Many thanks. I appreciate...
Gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by...
Well, you will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey. when treated to... the foremost hospitality in Alvern. Worth. You know where to find it.
I'm certain there is the talent. Coin smells good if you work yourself to death.
Gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller. And should my tale entertain you?
Ox carts make for relatively safer travel. Fewer monsters are to be found on the main road, though carts travel only by the sun's light.
You!
My, I'm trapped like a rat in a cage. This arisen's both what? Can't you think of a reason? Let's just say there are some. I was to report on your comings, but I suppose that So, how about it, friend? Will you let me go? Aye, aye. You'll have your coin. Glad we...
We allowed the agent to flee. I cannot help but wonder whether it was the right choice. I know not what to say.
Time to head to market, methinks.
Idleness is a luxury I can rarely afford.
Tranquil places.
I bought time when I know how to spend. Won't someone do aught about this?
Not much going on.
Oh,
Sir, pray excuse my boldness. Might I beg a moment of your time? My master is in need of aid, you see, and I'm... Oh, thank you. Might we continue this You will find my master's manor in the noble quarter.
The heavens have forsaken us. All is...
I must be grateful, at least I have a full... You ought to be ashamed of yourself. This is a place of prayer. This is a place of prayer. Might I beg but a moment? You ought to be ashamed.
Medicine? Now! Causes. I spend my days in... You ought to be ashamed. You ought to be ashamed. Wickedness has no hold upon a tranquil mind.
Was I lacking in devotion? Well met, Sir Arisen. Might I trouble you for alms for the poor? Many thanks. Ah, hold on a moment, sir. You see, one of the children, Malcolm, his name is. This building's very old. It might I impose on you?
It would seem we would need to scrounge up information. Tis tedious work, but I suppose we had best get to it.
I quite agree.
Chaos in the world...
Could you come over here? This way, if you please, Master. Follow me.
Wickedness has no hold upon a tree.
Is Malcolm all right? We were supposed to go exploring together. Wish he'd woken me up. I was really...
I know so little of this world. I suppose would do me a world. You ought to be ashamed.
If our prayers are not heeded, what hope have we?
I've a terrible dodge. I always have enough for a few spices. In the spirit, not more.
Here, if you please.
This looks as good a place as any.
A little happiness is all I ask of life.
First, assess the field.
Well, man, I assume you'll be starting off with a mug of the good.
Pleasure doing.
Oi, who's there?
Another day, same as the one afore it.
Apprentice job this. Wished were always night. You only have to sleep.
What say we gather some information? I've a rough idea of where our destination lies. Shall I show you there, Master?
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
Right, just follow me.
Real head scratcher, this.
Follow me then, unless you doubt my sense of direction.
I'll treat myself to a tickle before bed.
Time to go home and write down the news. I pity my content to live in my chances.
No shortage of easy money. If I sleep on my woes, mayhap they'll go away.
I worked hard today. I think I've earned this. Unless I am much mistaken, we have cause to visit a place not far from here. 'Tis worth considering, if we've the time.
Was I lacking in devotion?
Where's my comb? I'm not in the right state.
Mayhap I ought to be getting home. At least I have my life.
I'll gather this. It might be of use.
don't need a permit. Just hide in the back of an ox cart. It works.
I don't mind a bit.
Where could... Perhaps you could try asking the...
One day, I'm going to...
Was I lacking?
Malcolm's been really... Just the other day, he was going round... I wonder what it was, Malcolm.
What do you think?
How about you?
Don't think your one found its way inside the common quarter just...
I wonder what it was, Malcolm.
Time to be heading home.
Malcolm? Don't know why he bothered.
Don't we have a report to make, Master?
It's been a hard day.
Just where are these vaults exactly? Let us return to Sir Kendrick. Perchance he will know more.
I spend my days in...
Vaults, you say? Ah, but you mention rubble, aye? Come, I fear there's... Pray, follow me, and quickly. I believe this is the... Look, there, a hole. There is naught to be done but have a look. Let us make haste.
Water is nigh invisible in this gloom. No few times has an overconfident step soaked my boots. Ah, yes. That sounds familiar.
Malcolm, thank goodness you are unharmed. You have my eternal gratitude, Sir Arisen.
Sir Kendrick, you'll never believe what I've found. Books, sir. Books, books.
Truly? Perhaps we ought...
We ought to follow close behind, lest we get separated. I quite agree.
Just what I was hoping for.
Battle is upon us. By magic, imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
If something lurks among us, we may not see it till 'tis too late.
Keep your eyes peeled.
Over here. Come look.
Heavens above!
Isn't it amazing?
'Tis quite a find indeed. Is why I've ne'er seen. Might I ask that you not? We cannot allow the knowledge accumulate. We ought to entrust its care to someone. As for you, Malcolm, I forbid.
Oh, but...
However, in exchange for your son, let's investigate this place's...
It near boggles the mind that so impressive an archive slumbers here. 'Tis surely any scholar's dream. You have my support. Now here's a surprise. A splendid discovery. Interesting. I shall have to inform my own master of this. The charge ahead may be to rush headlong into danger. Let us take care to move as one. Remain alert, and naught shall catch us by surprise.
such quietude. Barely drag my ass out of bed.
I swear I've not blinked once in the last hour.
What they expect. No cook.
Shall we get some rest then? I feel refreshed and ready for a new day. Come, we've much to be getting on with.
Shall we get underway? Not a care in the world.
Gather round, gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller.
Quite the predicament.
Oh, you came. But I forget myself. I should like to speak with an acquaintance of yours, a child with whom I espied you can. She is the spitting image of my. It is my hope that she might take his place for a time, thereby grant.
Diana, would you paint my mother a criminal? Ahem. Perhaps I ought to be the one to explain.
Young master, I...
Diana has the right of it, though I seek only the freedom. My mother is bedridden, you see. Whenever I am absent, by leaving a look-alike in the house, would you be willing to lend your assist? Splendid.
'Twas in the slums that I witnessed you speaking with...
What's this? Come to admire my... Oh, if only my collection were complete. Alas, the sculpt and 'twould wound my... If your curiosity, the man's home is located in back, but...
What say we gather some information? Have no fear, master. I'll fare all right without you for a little while.
'Tis not our place to hurry the Arisen.
I've been here so long. Suppose I ought to earn my Everyone's as tired as I am, seems like. All's well, I trust.
Well, have you found some place? Oh, guide me outside then.
I'll not stick my head and get cut off.
Greetings, Master. Is this where you've been all this while?
Our party is reunited. Surely we can ask for no more than that.
Aye, this should be far enough. If you truly are arisen, words may be wind, but they mayhap the knowledge I've gained reading to.
You are in need of healing. Allow me. Wait right there.
Oh, it's not right. It doesn't make any sense. The doctor examined him afore and said he'd be yet e'er since he came here, he's...
I understand how you must feel. But there is no medicine that can heal him. I am caring for him as best. However, if you truly mayhap convalescing in a place familiar to him...
Home, you say?
Dear, we are pressed enough as to...
All right, he stays.
I will look after him. Sir, it is a pleasure to make your acquaintance. I regret that I cannot offer, not to mention, I have to find... Oh. You wouldn't happen... You would procure it yourself? In that case, the slums are a bane to the book. We do what we can with what little. Your aid is most appreciated. Yes, sir. Ah, forgive me. If that's not the case, you will have to...
Anything's better than this. Even great.
Hi, Arisen. I was hoping you'd come by. You wanted to ask... So, this no... I mean... Besides, are you sure we... All right, I'll do it.
Some call it culture, I call it
Swear I've not blinked once in the last hour. Sometimes I wonder if I'm cut out for this one. Sir.
Lead on.
we run everywhere. You are an impatient one, Arisen.
Let us endeavor to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot.
Yes, sir. Have you procured what I asked? Unfortunately, I can give you little. But only if you've the time and inclination. As servants of the gracious hand. Yet, at times, perhaps you will recall the parents who were here, an unfortunate pair. By chance, he was examined by a roaming man claiming to be a doctor. So, he was put in. Here he is. This young man is Lubomir. We've been administering the medicine recommended by the doctor who examined him. To be perfectly honest, I doubt the sound after all. There is no shortage of... But I suppose I ought not say such things so... Come. We've medicine to prepare.
Psst. You there. Hell, listen, the sisters here are good to us, but I'm growing weaker day by day. It started with a slight fever, and now I can scarce lift myself up. See that empty bed? An old man was lying in it till just a few days past. He told me he was feeling better, that he'd be well enough. Mayhap I'm just imagining things. Something. Pray, should you hear any queer rumors?
Someone.
Lead on!
True faith must come from the spirit, not the mind.
Yeah? What is it?
Do not approach.
A moment's prayer.
Chaos in the world.
I am attentive and loyal, and
Might you be a friend of Lubomir's? He's seen better days. There has been talk of sending him down to the basement. That is, the basement sick room. None of the other sisters are permitted entry, including Teles. She gives the patients a special medicine, which is to be expected. And yet, a part of me is afeared for them.
It is good to see you.
So, the worst of us are taken to the basement, and none save the abbess can enter? You've done this much for me. Would you be willing to go for... You've my thanks. Of course, all the better should your search come to naught. Should you find evidence fit to implicate her? See, I've already reported my suspicions to the Sentinels, so I beg you, sir, find the evidence you need.
To get to the bottom of what is happening at the Gracious Hand, we shall have to acquire evidence of any misdeeds. I quite agree. How might we enter the basement sick room? Well said.
Lead on.
I've not got food.
Come any closer?
What am I supposed to do? What now?
No, no, no.
I end up feeling weird.
It's so dull when there's no...
Any loose coin about is enough to make me rich.
Well met. I assume you'll be starting off with a mug of the good... Many thanks.
Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients. No harm in picking a few.
I pity those content to visit heading home.
Well met. I assume you'll be starting off with a mug of the... Pleasure doing...
Bring myself to do much of this.
I'm going to go exploring.
Mayhap 'twould serve us well to track down the former patients mentioned in these records of treatment.
Right you are.
Oh, so...
Rufe.
You're back. Pray, tell me, have you found anything? These look like Johann and Bruno. I recall them being especially meek to the abbess. Mayhap that's what got them out safely. At any rate, they may know aught of use.
Greetings. I shall gladly...
Now merely sit back.
Lady Eleanor's a goodly person, a saint-like. I wavered between life and death for quite some time. Can't say as I missed that basement, mind. 'Tis an eerie place. Suppose 'tis only to be expected, given the state of...
Elena? Ah, yes. A fine woman by all accounts. You see, I was only a little under the weather when I entered her. In the end, I survived. But methinks, and once, I saw her. The abbess. She handed him a large parcel, all wrapped up. You'd think 'twere medicine. But I'd not have bought medicine. They were whispering. But I did hear one of them say, "Where'd they meet?" 'Twas in the square, in the eastern part of the common quarter.
Is it true? Only, I seem to recall someone... Just be sure you play your part. A fellow Drake or two, and I reckon...
Well met. I assume you'll be starting off with a... Keep those orders coming. This fear...
His crops aren't faring so well.
My legs are fair numb. Anything's better than this. Even the grave.
The sense I wouldn't be here.
The sun's too bright for these poor eyes. Not good for whatever happens here, anyhow. This armor's seen better days.
All the best tales come from travel.
Here.
Aye, this is plenty. Lord Phasus is like to be in your debt. Nicely done. Suppose it can't have been easy to procure this much so quickly.
You suppose wrong. I command their full faith.
Ha! You're a fearsome one. Here's hoping I ne'er end up in your camp.
Enough. I gave you yours, now you give me mine.
Ah, of course. Wouldn't want to hurt the Lady Saint's image in the...
Glad we understand each other.
Aye, be seeing you.
This is not the first we've heard of Lord Phasus. What could his aim be, I wonder? That's odd.
I fear I've much to attend.
Can't put a price on peace and quiet.
Tell is, Vermund was once the Beastren kingdom. Truly? Indeed. Though 'tis not widely known among the common folk.
My feet always take me here. One can never be too careful. I'm sick of look. I'm sick of. do as I please. Let them try and stop me.
If I sleep on my road, mayhap they'll go away.
Naught to look forward to, but a long day of work.
As if I don't have enough to deal with.
I'll take any chance not to think on my troubles.
This is quite a quandary. Naught to look forward to, but a long day of work.
Got work needs doing.
Suppose I'd best get to work. Too much excitement is really it. It will take a better mind than mine to solve this.
Suppose we all have our troubles.
All this worrying's giving me an achy back.
Suppose I'm tired. I've barely slept a wink.
Wonder if there's any easy work to be had.
I'm dead tired.
Slim pickings of late. Minding my touch.
There's adventure to be had, if one only seeks it.
At least I have my life. That's something.
Damn near enough.
I'll take any chance not to think on my troubles.
My bed calls, and I shan't resist.
What's the point? The morrow will be no different.
Somehow, twinkle of pleasant smell. I'm in fine fettle today.
I'm dead tired. These cold bones go within as if I don't have enough to do.
And I'm not the only one who can do it for us.
All this hustle and bustle.
Any day back
The only
in
care I have is how to spend the
Lots
day.
to do.
Precious little time. I almost forgot why I
Hope this job plays out better than the last.
I've got to sweep and dust before I think of supper.
My bed calls, and I shan't resist.
What a
How'd I end
racket.
up here?
I wonder if today's the day I get swept up with things.
Best head to market before it slips my mind.
Well met, sir.
I'll do as I please. Let them try and stop me.
Am I shedding? Must be my winter.
Interested in my wares?
It's been a hard day.
Well met, sir.
Naught of import ever happens here, anyhow. What should I get up to?
Wasn't so much.
Good day,
expensive.
How am I to pay these debts?
Interested in my wares? No shortage.
Naught to be said. Peace and quiet.
Gather round! Treat your ears to a tale by a master star.
Always the same. They are. I shall be on top form just how I like it.
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier. Walking everywhere is certainly tiring.
I'd sooner stay out of battle, were it possible.
Always calms me down.
I'm in fine fettle today.
Tomorrow be as uneventful as
Agnostic
I'm going to go exploring.
I am proud of my devotion, as well I should be.
You're back. Pray, tell me, have these looked like Johann and Bruno? I recall them being especially... At any rate, they may know...
Must have taken a wrong
Dirt, sweat, and toil. I pity those content to live in idleness.
Aye, that...
As I recall, the two shared a few whispers.
Don't talk to me if you...
Causes conflict to plague the world. I find such solace in prayer.
You're back. What? Do you think... Mayhap you could show it to the doctor I saw before coming here. Radcliffe, his name was. Pray, sir, do what you can.
Methinks we would do well to bring this medicine to Sir Radcliffe, the doctor over in the rest town.
I quite agree.
It's been a hard day.
Got to focus. My head will roll if aught goes awry.
I could use a little fun to brighten my day.
All this hustle and bustle puts me right out.
I'm always doing about a dozen things at once.
Someone comes looking for a fight, I won't say no.
If that is what you wish, Arisen, I'll go on ahead.
The only person I believe in is myself.
makes a quick call.
This ox cart's bound for the check. I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due. It's been a long day.
Loyalty's just another way to save your own.
What should I get up to today?
Yeah.
Hope you weren't expecting mercy.
My sustain is yours to wield.
I'm full of surprises. I look forward to informing my own master of that strategy.
Now that is a surprise.
An exemplary performance.
Once more.
Ain't got the foggiest. Got nothing to fear if I keep my wits about me.
I don't have enough to do.
I'm tired. Barely slept a wink.
I swear I've never slept better.
I have my life. When does my watch while I'm in it?
Say, you wouldn't happen to have seen a was stolen from me while I was delivering. There's no exaggeration. To be quite truthful, working under a man such as him, I'd only get... Unless... Pray, sir, seek out the... As for where to look, you could try asking a bag...
You'll never believe. Normally, you put an elf under...
Have a gander at my wares. He shan't... Regret it. Pleasure doing business.
No purchases to be made today, I see. I just hope the shopkeep understands.
Browsing was enough to scratch the itch.
Well, there's always demand for weapons, particularly near the... border where quarrels occur. Every other day.
Always a pleasure.
Greetings. You are... Tell me, in your coming, he seems to have vanished while in possession of a treasure known as the Jade. And if I may be candid, it is an item of precious and in my hour of need, you will be rewarded handsomely.
Sirs Offulf and Everard each...
Have you come from Vernworth? The ancient battleground to the north is over. In times past, 'twas since a few days past. It could be that aught's before... Say, if I cannot
Oi, you there! I don't mean to pry, only...
Morris! I've just...
What?
I've just heard news.
Oh, my poor boy.
Morris, think what you're saying.
Do you truly expect me to... The soldiers won't do aught for it. Concern it all. He's right. Do you... If you return him to me...
Shall we seek some answers?
You'll have to excuse me.
Could it be aught if I cannot dissuade you from
Poor Rog. And he's delivered me my remedy. I still recall his Oh, Rog. Well, I...
The flowers that bloom around here, from what I can glean, isn't that unusual?
This job lays out better than the last.
Time to hit the sack. An appropriate choice arisen. I'll gladly take the lead.
This is generally used as a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations. You're well fond of picking things up, aren't you? No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
It seems they bear us ill will.
I suppose I'll handle this. Party is well balanced. I can see no weaknesses that might be exploited.
No challenge is beyond our combined might. I quite agree. Master. Pray, allow me to open yon chest. Was well worth the effort of breaking it. Here's a surprise. A splendid discovery. Interesting. I shall have to inform my own master of this. We cannot break it from this side. Really? Now?
Tis a pleasure to meet you.
The day grows darker with our every step. We shall have to rely on our other senses as the darkness robs us of our sight.
We could make camp here, if you were so inclined, Arisen.
Surely a rest can wait till after we've examined our surroundings. Master, my heart knows no greater peace than when I'm by your side. Naught like a feast to get you ready for bed. Good sleep is the key to a good adventure. Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favor. We must not let down our guard. Yes. A moment of a decision will spill out. Really? Now? That the brute will seek out women with unwavering resistance.
Tendencies might exploit, so do so. You'd be in danger.
Thank you kindly. I did not mean never regret. We all had our
I'd be caught unawares. I am shamed.
What fails to destroy us only enhances our chances against future adversaries. One can see far to the distance from here. It would be a good place to take stock of our surroundings. You have my support. prefer not to have to fight so soon, but at least I know I'm up to the challenge.
Try not to get hit, lest all that moon go to waste.
You'll want to remove that slime, and soon.
You would have me lead. Consider it done. Might there be aught over there?
We ought to take a closer look. Might you consider lightening your pack, Master? Lessening our load will help to keep us light on our feet.
We'll never get anywhere if all we do is rest.
Let us return once we've grown tired from our labors. How are we to get through this door? It is rather high. It might be beyond our reach.
Someone's coming to assail us. Mayhap we've scared them all off?
A brief respite is naught to decry.
Night time already? I thought 'twas rather dark.
Shall we check our packs and be off? Ready to forge on? Would that such tranquility could last. You have my support. Look here. This path seems rather promising.
How extraordinary. 'Twould surely have escaped my eye.
A worthy accomplishment. A fine place to harvest some ingredients. Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here? Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it. Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favour. We must not let down our guard. Fire must be put out to give our comrade burn. You are in need of healing. Allow me. Wait a moment. Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements. That was well fought. There's no one standing who might say otherwise. We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
Very well, but pray do not make me wait over long.
Nicely done. Think nothing of it. Splendid. You'll want to remove that slime, and soon.
I'm scared. What's going on? I remember. You saved me. How did you know where I was? I suppose he must... If it's all the same to you, sir.
I suppose we'll be wanting to report back now. To charge ahead may be to rush headlong into danger. Let us take care to move as one.
Naught can threaten us if we watch each other's backs. 'Tis a chest. I shall take a look inside. A night-bound forest is fearsome indeed. We shall have to be all the more wary, till sunup casts the shadows away.
flint.
Our foe is susceptible to lightning attack. One of us has been doused in slime. My curative magics are at your disposal.
Wait a moment.
Wish me at the Vanguard?
I've a knack for combining materials that I hope you...
You'll want to remove that slime, and soon. I'll hold the enemy in place. Well said. Let my magics grant you. I shan't let you fall. Defend the Arisen.
Are we ignoring the enemy today? Your magical aim is great. Cast it anew. Masterfully done.
Let us try for the same result with our next attack. The Arisen has been drenched.
It's about time we pressed on, didn't you say, Master? Oh, I'd not have thought we'd find one here.
A splendid discovery. Interesting. I shall have to inform my own master of this. That was incredible. Never have I encountered such a strategy. Now that is a surprise.
Lay down your arms, or you'll hurt yourself.
You'll not live to regret this!
No one can defend themselves when grappled like this. Avoid flame at any cost, Arisen. You could be doused in oil.
Lots to do. Precious little time.
Might as well take a look while you're here, eh? Need anything? Business could be better, but many thanks. Rog?
Hello, Grandfather.
'Tis a miracle.
Grandfather!
Oh, hush. You don't...
Very sorry, Grandfather.
And you. Pray, take this. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. for
Outstanding.
Long as I live, long as I live. Long as I live. Long as I live. Long as I live. Need anything?
Can't help but see a turncoat in every face.
Aye? In need of a doctor, are you? What's this you're giving me? Oh, I see. Interesting. Well, naturally, I'll need a bit of time with it. What is it? I've not...
bunch of sluggards. I need new blood. Best not be bothering me for...
Save it, cuz.
Anything?
This should be of use.
Well, hello there. Oh, there's always demand for weapons. Particularly near... Always a pleasure.
Well met, son. How might I be of service? Well met, son. How might I be of service?
Welcome, sir. If you think me a liar, then buy something and see. On the transference of such is not like to do much harm on its own. Take care how you use it, sir. Ah, I see you desire one of my masterpieces. Very well, I shall have your order crafted in good time. A little patience. The creation of a masterpiece takes time, sir. Pray do not rush me. Hope to see you again.
jadeite orb is safely in hand.
Peruse at your leisure, sir.
So, how goes it? Did you manage to Very well. Pray continue.
What must needs be done?
Oxcarts make for relatively safer travel. Fewer monsters are to be found in the main road.
Greetings, sir. We see a great many customers given our location. So go on, have a look.
Lots to do. No precious little time.
Interested in my wares?
If you're fool enough to fall for it, shame on you.
Interested in my wares? I'll take any chance.
Welcome, sir. If you think me a liar, then buy the creation of a masterpiece. Hope to see you again.
Interested in my wares?
Lots to do.
Washing
What did I have planned for tomorrow?
One must take pride in their charge.
30 years younger. Wonder if there's any...
My head will roll if all goes awry.
Welcome. If you think me a liar, then buy the item you requested is Here you are. Ah, I see you desire one of my masterpieces. Very well. I shall have your order crafted in good time. A little patience is all I ask. Hope to see you again.
We have acquired a forgery. I cannot speak to its uses, though I'm sure we'll think of something. My heart shies from the thought of using it for deception, but that decision is not mine to make.
This is quite a quandary.
What was it I had planned for the morrow? Go on, have a look.
Suppose I ought to earn my pay.
Might treat us to a roast tonight. I'm sick of stew.
'Twill take a better mind than mine to solve this. Wonder if there's any place out there.
Need anything?
Welcome, sir. If you think me a liar, then buy something. The item you requested is... Hope to see you again.
Well met, son. How might I be of service? My bed calls, and I shan't resist.
Suppose I can finish it tomorrow.
Yeah?
What's going on?
I sleep on my words.
I must earn it.
Could it be aught befallen if I cannot dissuade you? There you are! Pray, tell me, have you found the jadeite orb? Oh, thank you, Pray, take this. I know... Right, I'd best get going. Sir...
I fear we have done Sir Otholf an unkindness. May he find the strength to weather his troubles. A cheerless outcome for all involved.
I'm not risking my life for a fitter.
Well met, son. How am I...
So, how goes it? Did you manage to retrieve the jadeite ore? Before we discuss your reward, you see, in my line of work, come. I trust...
Follow my lead.
Come along.
I must ask you...
Come along. We make for Ibrahim's scrap store.
You presume to flee.
Peruse at your leisure, sir.
Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements. Our business with Sir Everard is forever done. Had we truly no recourse but to kill him, I scarce know what to make of this outcome. I shan't let them harm you.
This is your chance to take that!
Oi!
While you're here, eh?
What was it I had to do?
Suppose things can't always go my way.
What's going on?
Have you not eyes to Have you not eyes?
Let them try and stop.
Enough to make me rich. Go on, have a look. Only thing first.
Welcome, sir. After all, 'tis folly to linger on a single vote. How goes the collection? Made any progress? Always a pleasure.
Hey!
None of these milksops. My knees have been acting.
Well, there's always demand for weapons. But particularly near the ball. Do come again?
Do you intend to provoke me, sir?
While you're here, eh? Need anything? Stop by again soon.
Just make it quick.
Times are hard. I'm barely scraping by.
guaranteed tomorrow. It's just life.
The hours seem to fly when I'm here.
Ah, there you are. I must ask, where did you... To be plain, it has the potential to heal one's ailments. Worse still, it has addictive... I say patient, but I should hope... Only ill can come of this.
I can't bear it.
Well met, sir. How does
A curative ought to do the trick.
What was that?
Anyone knows this job plays out better than the last.
I'll gather this. It might be of use.
Apologies, but I can't... Fine. Out of the car, all of you.
It seems to me we'll find some rare materials here. Well spotted. Shall we see what we can find?
Bugger off. Bugger off.
I'll not take that from you.
Sir Mirrodin, tell us. He keeps all... He's rather a crotchety sort to say that...
And here we are, in the blink of an eye. Shall we take stock of our surroundings?
Oh, good to see everyone in such fine spirits.
Always the same. They are today. Just how I like it. Welcome.
I've been on my feet all
Is there aught I can help you with? Oh, if you're looking for Lubomir, he's not allowed visitors, I'm afraid. No need to worry, though. The best. A moment's prayer can do a world of good. The patients in this room must not be... A moment's prayer can...
What are you doing?
Unhand me this in...
Many thanks for your assistance in this matter. It'll suffice to say, your testimony, combined with the evidence you've procured, have cast a great deal of suspicion upon... Pray have this, sir.
We're not allowed to talk during mission.
You. I wonder how you... Do you think yourself just? There are many in this world who require... Just as there are theories. And, whatever you may think, the sickly folk of the slum, I merely gave their deaths a group.
Show them your metal!
You have no right.
Are we leaving already? Bother. I was just getting warmed up.
Let my magic grant you an immense.
I'll turn you into a pincushion. Do you know how long you'll be? I only asked so that I might adopt the most effective stance to recuperate my strength.
'Tis not our place to hurry the arisen.
What more can be done?
We shall await you here, Master. Tis good to be reunited.
No sense straining myself. Just got to do what I can.
This calls for a curative.
This morning.
No hurry to leave.
Quite the predicament. I've more time than I know how to spend.
I've naught to say to you.
Quite the predicament.
Anywhere's better. In the middle of the crowd.
Me.
I quite like.
Won't someone do aught about this? Beg pardon, see, a friend of mine has an empty house. Wouldn't come free, mind, but the price is... Well, you needn't decide this very moment. Quite the predicament.
'Twas in the slums that... Look, young master.
Indeed. Diana, will you dress...
As you wish, young master.
What a kindness you've done me. Now I can go and fetch a gift for Mother. I'm hoping a little cheer will aid her in her recovery. She was born there, you see.
All is ready, young master.
Sir Ludolf's lust knows no bounds. This time he's set his sights on the still. However pressed, no man is like to hand her. But his lordship doesn't. He employed his usual method. Poor old Gregor departed last. That's the sort of man that noble... That tyrannical Sir...
You seem well.
You know, the roads around Melv, I heard the safest way to get there is to carry something that...
The lands around Melv are rife with poisonous. 'Tis not only poison the plants.
Well then, I must confess, I only hope I've not... You think I ought to bring some medicine and monster repellent with me? What precisely would you suggest? Let's see. I am...
Quite the predicament.
It seems Master Sebastian is lacking a few supplies. Shall we gather what springs to mind?
Townspeople.
Welcome. My ship's done. I'm off to the tavern.
Well, you will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated... to the foremost hospitality in... all Vernworth. Much obliged. I'm certain there is one.
Watch. The rules at your...
The dreams are free, I say. I'm not sure what...
I've been on my feet all day.
Now here's a welcome sight.
These
I'm not getting in any way.
I've more time than I know how to spend.
This is where I can learn how to dance. I will
No one about.
Sometimes I wonder if I'd be better off a hermit.
There's ought to be said for peace and... Won't someone do aught about this?
I like to come here when I need a minute to think.
Will someone talk about this?
What can I throw in?
Will someone talk about this?
I overheard some of the soldiers standing guard outside the palace discussing a curious rumor. Regarding the Queen Regent and an important personage, you mean? Indeed. Some suppose there is more to her relationship with this Batali dignitary than is publicly known.
I hear the safest way to get to Mel.
Well then, I must confess, I only hope I... You think I ought to bring some medicine and monster repellent with me? What precisely would you suggest? My thanks. Now,
Take care, young...
Come back safe!
Thank you for your aid in all of this, sir.
Will someone talk about this?
Quite the predicament. Seems my feet always...
Well, you will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to the... foremost hospitality. In all Vernworth. Much obliged.
Welcome. No wisdom to offer.
I know every place here.
Our errand is nearly done. And not a moment too soon.
We need only pass our burden into the hands that await it. You have my support.
Come all this way, only to find ourselves unawaited.
Welcome. We serve all manner of fine ales here. Come back any time. Welcome. We serve all manner of fine ales here. Always a pleasure.
Ah.
As a reward for your Majesty's efforts, you will of course require raiment, but there is much we ought to tend to. If we are to strengthen your Majesty, since Magistrate Wardor has been, mayhap it would be prudent to visit the man on occasion. Now, would you be so kind as to return the key I lent you? I thank you. Pray. There is much we ought to tend to. If we are to, or shall change. If your Majesty has any unfinished business to attend, very well. Is there aught else you would speak of, your Majesty? so the acting chief of Melv was blamed. However, I've heard no report of her capture. It may well be that she is safe. Is there aught else you would speak of? Do not forget that we...
A good sleep will ensure we are prepared. Tis a perilous journey I've had arisen. Good morrow, everyone.
Off we go then.
Feeling rested, I trust?
Gather round. Put a prize on it. To a tale by a master storyteller. All my peers seem so much more capable.
Suppose I ought not shuck rehearsal.
Only care I have is how to spend the day.
Suppose I ought to check the wheels.
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier. Walking everywhere is certainly tiring.
I nodded off for a moment there. Gather round, treat your ears.
Oh, what does this say? Let's have a look then.
Hail!
Welcome.
Won't someone do aught about this?
Home at last.
Welcome home.
Thank you, Diana. 'Twas a hard journey. But I found I only hope Mother... Oh no. Rather rare, though. And
Really? Well, there's a picture of one stuck to...
A picture, you say?
I believe Miss Daphne is describing a bookplate. Indeed, the mistress has been very...
True?
I think I could arrange that.
Yes. Well...
All this racket. What's good gracious? What is the meaning of the...
Oh, you must be the lady who's been supporting the Gracious Hand.
What precisely have you told this girl?
Not a word, mistress.
Good. As for you, girl, you need not thank me. Do be sure to leave the house and fare you well, child. Come, Diana. I would...
What was that all about? Mother seemed all...
Yeah, certainly took a foul turn back there. Perchance we stepped on aught we shouldn't have.
To think the lady here... Are all the nobles so kind?
'Tis a relief to be home. What was that all about?
Over here, if you please.
Lots to do, and precious little time.
The Arisen has chosen to fill our ranks with women, and yet no two of us are the same. I would have preferred not to have to fight so soon, but at least I know I am up to the challenge.
Try not to get hit, unless all that room goes to waste.
Here, an enchantment of cold to freeze our foes. Follow me, if you would. There's a shorter path we might take now. Allow me to show you.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm. Guess those
We've no cause to visit a campsite as yet, methinks. 'Tis enough to make camp only when the need arises. What's up there? I can't make much out from here, but have a feeling 'twill be worth the climb.
compares to the thrill of victory. One cannot help but feel indomitable.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes. Fell from the beast as it breathed its last. Frey, follow me. I shan't allow any further harm to come to you. Follow me, if you would. There, Master! Saurian!
Bolts of lightning shan't do us any good against this.
The paths to victory are myriad indeed. That strategy never would have occurred to me. Truly?
You're well fond of picking things up, aren't you? Was impeccably timed, Arisen.
You're soaked! Do try not to catch cold. Frey, follow me. Following along, I trust. Take care not to lose sight of me.
No! I'm not sending anyone into that.
But Jonas, isn't it your duty to aid our people?
I've held my tongue till now, but no, this is impermissible. As Half's leader, can you truly say that...
Who are you to question me?
I, Jonas, I am an outsider, and therefore have no reason to heed any command. I shall follow my own will. All those with the strength and courage to do the same.
Perhaps we ought to hurry, lest we arrive too late to be evaded.